Hi guys, welcome back to Work in Project Hobbies. My name is Edwin. This video is sponsored by Underground Hobby. Please check out the description link below.
So under this description, you can see there's a link here. Once you click into the link, you actually will go to Lazada, which is technically an online platform where you can purchase Games Workshop product and also paint. So in Underground Hobby Shop, they have Games Workshop product, Magic the Gathering, AK, and a Song and Ice and Fire tabletop miniature game.
Okay, so from the Monday preview, we know that actually GW finally say next week start, we actually our Tomb King and Bretonian will get their army box, and the Oval is officially coming back. So we know in the Oval, technically Tomb King is one of the main focus army. So this time we are getting ready for the Oval. So far this is actually right before the Oval. I already started my project for quite a while. I actually played the 8th edition, but when I started to play, it's just nice the end times. So all over, actually, I'm quite fond with the square base. Of course, not that I dislike the round base of AOS. I also play AOS, but at the same time, I also have some lingering feelings back to the square base. So when the Oval announced, now I'm really excited, and I'm totally ready to get back to square games. So for the square, Tomb King, all we know is actually the Emperor, Settra. So we know that technically now this is his prime time, this is dynasty, and technically he can march back and crush all the borders and all the army. So here, this is technically my Tomb King army. So the Tomb King army, you can see that technically close to, we say 70% is painted. And everything should be tabletop standard. Of course, this part here, there are still some colors not yet prime and some touch up. And also need to do some highlight. Over here, majority is technically is tabletop ready. We can anytime for a game. Of course, leading the Tomb King will be none other by Settra, the imperishable. Technically the emperor of the dynasty. So I get it painted actually back in October. You guys can check out the link at above. So here you can see how I paint the Settra. So behind will be his chariot train. So chariots now I painted only 17. That's around 13 more half assembled, and of course is in sprue. So we're already getting ready. Who knows, future in the Oval rule out, we can play a full chariot list. So over here now we have technically the normal Chaos Warrior with hand weapon. So this is all just normal hand weapon with shield, standard Tomb Warrior. So for the Tomb Warrior, as you can see, this is a customized base that I made. So when we get our miniatures post, probably to give you 25 mm, which is around this base size. This base is actually the old size, which is 20 mm. So once we upgrade to 25 mm, it's supposed to be something like this. So I'm a bit lazy, so I just rebase them using a movement tray. So the cohesive rule and of course the base distance, you can see at the side there's engravement. So we know that each engravement technically is 25 mm. So we're not sure about the rules, is that still relevant if it's the base contact. So but just in case, I also do this. So the movement tray is come in 10. You can see it's actually for a row of 5 and rank of 2. So once we can always stack and combine, we can have a lot of variety. So let's say in future we want to add in at the side, we also can do something like this. So we can even add in a side, we come in rank in 7, or we can just add behind. So in future, if you have a lot of rank and you doesn't want to rebase everything, and also you like a free movement tray, please feel free to contact me. In the link description below, there's a Google form. This is actually me and my friend, we trying to do something like this for solution. If you are all veteran players, you have lots of 20 mm and you not really fond to rebase whole thing because you play a hot army, so you can consider this method. Or else is also advised you, maybe you can get from GW, rebase all to 25 mm, and maybe you can get the movement tray that fit 25 mm. So but this is just a solution for you guys. So for the old base size, if you guys did not use the movement tray or did not rebase, so technically it will be something like this. So this is the size difference. because this is all still 20mm. And here is all our mighty Tomb Warrior with one-handed weapon. So here I have approximate painted 60 Tomb Warrior with hand weapon. So technically I can do around 3 ranks with 6 ranks. You can do 6 rank. Then in future I also may consider to add more Tomb Warrior. Depends on the rules. Depends whether we can bring back more Skellies, and will depends on that. So this is another small faction which is under Khalida, and this is our one prince. This prince is actually one of the rare named hero. Later I'll do a close up. So this one is not painted, it's just prime, and this is a resin model. But in future, once it's fully painted, and hope that when I get a new Swamp Sculpt, we also can do a fun game at this. Technically, back in 8th edition, it's used to assassin and also to disrupt artillery or those units. Definitely not really a big hitter, but it can do some funny things. So for Khalida, is the queen of Khemri, or technically the cousin of Nephrata. This is half painted, it's a metal model. I still have not finished painted it. This is painted quite a years ago. So of course lead by 36 of the archers, and we also can use those in the back in the old days. Actually they have technically can take almost the same buff from Khalida, which give poison arrow. And of course this is our Necropolis Knight, the Snake Riders. I kind of happy I heard that they also will be reissued out. So if you guys really like Tomb King, please don't miss this unit. This elite unit is really beautiful. And another option choice you can build is of course is the Stalker. The Stalker of course can technically petrify your opponent. Of course the new rules, once we get the book we will review also, and you'll be able to have a fun game. So look at our mighty train of chariots. And front of course is our proud king. Then now here is for the other units. Other units we have is, this is actually the Tomb Guard. This is the newer design. It's not the metal one, but thankfully it's plastic. Here we have 4 ranks, technically 40 models. And of course we have those random heroes like the priest. Let me zoom in this, not zoom in, I mean focus this. Okay, this is the priest. And this is the Herod. And we have beautiful Sphinx. So Sphinx is also another monstrous unit, and I also heard they will be coming back in plastic. So those who miss also we can quickly grab. We have rank of 2, technically 10 archers rider, and of course another 4 rank of Tomb Warrior with spears, and this is a priest on technically on horse. So here is another painted model I have. So this is actually most likely used as a Tomb Prince, which I play normal game because usually we don't really buy Tomb Kings because the points are so expensive, it's not worth it. It's better just buy Tomb Prince, then you bring in the rank of your Tomb Warrior so that the weapon skill can be pushed up to 7 or 8. But depends on the new rules also, because we have no idea about over, but hope this Tomb Prince or Tomb King will play an important role also in our future games. So this is all of my army showcase and getting ready for the over. So if you're new to the square base or technically the over, no worry. So we know that now the Tomb King coming back, they not only just have everything give you the best, give you all back to square bases, they even give you a book. So from the new one, actually almost everything is exactly the same sculpt. So if you're a veteran or you're like an old collector like me, no worry, all your model is definitely relevant. It's technically look exactly the same. It's probably a sad thing, but also in a way I'm so kind of say it's a good and a bad. The bad is we have no fancy old sculpt like Soul Blight, like those upgrade version of vampire counts. But the good thing is everything over here, old model, is technically still relevant. It's probably the newest sculpt. So everything is still the same. So you feel free that bring back our collection, or maybe some models that you missed, also no worry, because now we have the chance again to finish our collection and also bring back the glorious moment back. So here, like I'm very fortunate, I have Settra and it's a metal. So those who missed, also no worry, GW also announced that Settra metal is coming back. You can order him again probably in coming future few months when it release, and you also can paint your own Settra. I know that somebody may have those resin sculpt, not that resin sculpt is bad, just that to handling it and to paint it will be take a little more challenging. But metal model of course is also better. But of course the upkeeping also will be challenging for metal. Of course, you cannot make sure your model to have any friction with any other model because the paint will chip out. But in the same time, metal model of course is always better. This is my personal opinion. So if you miss out any metal models, like you can see, actually missing Usaptis. So once Usapti released, I also get my chance to get back to Usaptis. I also missing Carrion. I also get my chance to get a Carrion. Of course, the all new Sculpt Swarm. I'm really excited. Finally, they dish off the, I don't know, just a pile of whatever random Sculpt Swarm. At least they give you a proper Swarm model now. So I'm so very excited. And of course, the Screaming Skull Catapult. I actually have one in my pile of shame, but just that it needs a lot of fixing. But we get a new model of Catapult Screaming Skull, why not? It's also very good. So and also Finks, the most beautiful model of Behemoth. I heard that also is coming back. So if you really like Tomb King or you like to explore Tomb King, welcome back. And I also can't wait to play Square games with you guys again.